Nerdstrodamus here, everyone, and today was a huge announcement day. In fact, if you've been watching our Facebook page, I think there were 3 individual posts about this. Yeah. One leading up to it, one that was the trailer, and another one that was a meme, because we do memes every day for this stuff. But the Nintendo Switch was announced today! Yay!
It looks pretty much like anything we could ever imagine. Let's take a look at the trailer.
So we're going to watch the trailer here, and we're going to analyze everything that's in it.
Yeah, and give some commentary along the way.
Yeah.
Now, at first, I was a little taken aback.
Yeah, because
they show you neckbeard guy. No, he's not really a neckbeard. Yeah. But they show you,
some guy sitting on his couch playing with what we can't really see.
Yeah.
But he's playing Breath of the Wild, and of course, it looks beautiful.
Just demonstrating that you can actually play the console level games on it, and then
switch, and then the music kicks in, and then they show this, and everybody's like, "Well, what's this?" And
then you just
the controllers slide out and click. And man, I hope all the clicks for this thing are as satisfying as they sound. But then he picks it up and just takes it with him, and he's still playing Zelda. And I'm hoping that what happens with it is when you take it off the dock, you can still just keep going with whatever you were playing at the time.
It certainly looks that way, because it doesn't look like he had to stop his game in the middle at all.
Yeah.
But here's when we get one good quick look at whatever media they're using.
Yeah, now we know it was supposed to be cartridge-based.
Yeah.
And, it doesn't look gigantic. It looks a little slimmer and a little nicer size-wise than the Wii U gamepad. Oh, it has a headphone jack. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, I know.
Now, he's playing it on a plane, so obviously it can't just be like streaming games off the cloud or anything. Like
he's not just playing any game. He's playing Skyrim.
He is playing Skyrim, which blew my mind. And then we get a Pro controller that looks a little... I like it a little bit more than the last.
Yeah, it's a little almost like I think I want to say like the Xbox One.
A little bit, yeah.
Now, this is where a lot of the stuff we expected, along the way. We expected the separate console versus, and we expected the idea that we kind of mentioned a while ago, the breakaway controllers.
Right, but they're using one console to play split screen, and each person's got one side of the controller, which was awesome. And I'd like to point out that the Mario Kart game, there was King Boo in it, and there were 2 slots for items, so it's not Mario Kart 8 exactly as is.
Now this right here, this kind of gives us a couple of things that there's probably Bluetooth connectivity between them.
Because they've got to be playing together, and they're just outside. There shouldn't be Wi-Fi there. New Mario. And we saw a new NBA game, or maybe it was a port of like NBA 2K17, but still.
Still awesome.
Yeah, but now, so she sees her friends and click.
It sounds awesome.
It picks it up and walks out with it. And then I forget what they play. Do they show what they play? No, they don't show. No. Maybe it was Mario, because she was playing Mario. Maybe it's a multiplayer Mario.
Yeah.
And then we've got sports stuff, which I was like...
This was the part that really kind of like blew it open for me, where it was like... We have multiple people playing in the same room. They're obviously connected to each other. They're either Bluetoothing or something to each other. And just the idea of like couch multiplayer Splatoon kind of makes me go nuts.
Oh, yeah. And then it's esports Splatoon, which, cool.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, they bring up the teams, and if you look, the hairstyles are different, which means this isn't regular old Splatoon either. It might be a port of it with
it could be like a Switch version of it.
Right, or it could be they're going to add DLC to Splatoon when they add it to this.
Nintendo Switch.
Coming March 2017.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now we'll play it again in the background as we talk for just a minute or two.
Yeah, we'll just keep looping
it.
So one thing that I am worried about.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably a dumb worry.
Yeah.
But every time we see people playing on the same console, they're each using a Joy-Con controller, one of the Joy-Cons, because that's what they're called.
I heard.
Yeah. Now, is there the ability to just one person's using a Pro controller, one person's using the snapped controller while it's on the TV?
Yeah. We don't know exactly, but we're gonna imagine probably so.
Because I don't want it to be this thing where, oh man, if I want to play multiplayer with like a bunch of people, oh man, everyone's gonna need a Switch.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's not the case.
Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it, because it looks like they're just trying to make everything about modern gaming easier. I think that's kind of the thing. Like, what's difficult now is if I want to go to a friend's house and play a game that I own, and I want to bring my save stuff over, I have to log into their profile, or I have to do all kinds of stuff and remember my controller. And this gets rid of all that problem because you can bring your whole console over.
Right. So the console's way more portable. They've blurred the line between home gaming and mobile gaming with this, which I love. Because there's plenty of time I would love to play my DS on the big TV, or I'd love to play a Wii U game on the go.
And it gives you so many options all in and of itself, because you know the main thing about the Wii U, which has been really cool, is that like a lot of games give you basically like 4 or sometimes 5 control setups if you want to play. Smash Brothers and Mario Kart, like you can play pretty much whatever you got laying around, you can play.
Which is awesome.
They announced that the Tegra processor would be the thing, so it's
a custom.
Yeah, a custom Tegra processor.
That's based on the current GeForce graphics cards out there for PC, which is awesome. A lot of people were concerned that it was going to be the Tegra X1, which apparently is dated by this point.
Yeah, it is dated now.
Yeah, but it says custom.
It would still be cool. But
it would still be cool, but they said custom, so it's probably a version of the X1 or a version of the X2.
And it's powerful enough to run Skyrim. We don't know if it's exactly the remastered version.
I mean, they say at the end of the trailer it's not till March, and the remastered comes out soon.
So it might be.
It might be the remastered, or
it could just be a tailored version for the
Switch. Because, in all honesty, with it being as small as it is, I don't know if it's going to have the power to run all this stuff. We don't know. We don't know.
Oh, that Mario game.
Oh, the Mario game. It's so colorful. And the light effects.
Honestly, so I'm going to throw something out there about the Mario game. The camera angle is so Super Mario 64. And so not Galaxy, and so not Mario 3D World.
But they only also show us 2 scenes.
I know, but like you rarely get camera angles like that in those 2 games, where you're behind Mario,
it still
you're
happens.
looking up at the world. It happens occasionally in Galaxy. And it doesn't really happen at all in World.
It does happen occasionally in World. Typically at the beginning of the Bowser castles and moments in there.
No, there's moments, but like they're trying to kind of give the screen real estate to the 4 other characters.
Right, I know.
So fascinating.
So
there's a lot to mine from this. I mean, it's like they purposefully gave us all these little things to like look for and kind of figure out on our own, which is awesome.
Yeah. So I'm going to be a day one buyer. I always said I would when they were going to announce the NX because I mean, let's face it, I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I've owned every Nintendo console out there, so I'm going to buy this day one. I was a Wii U day one buyer, and I regret it not one bit. I actually, as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go play my Wii U.
Yeah, I got some Color Splash to keep playing.
I was going to play Xenoblade.
Oh, well, I got some Color Splash to play.
I could play Color Splash, but I'm going to play Xenoblade probably.
Yeah.
But nonetheless.
Yeah.
Nonetheless.
Well, let's wrap up. Do we like the name?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's completely different than the Wii. There's no confusion that
there is a Wii, a W and an I in it.
It doesn't matter. It's not called the Switch.
Yeah, they missed an opportunity to call it the Switch.
No, they shouldn't because
it's real Switch.
Because a lot of people complain. No, cancel that real quick. A lot of people complain that the Wii U, one of the biggest problems was it was named the Wii something, and people thought initially it was just an attachment to it.
Well, or it just caused brand confusion in general.
Yeah, it did, and I think you got to name your console something different, or attach a number to the end. Sony's got it right.
Yeah. Can't mess it up.
Can't mess it up.
3 is different from 4. Most of us can count. It's good.
Microsoft, on the other hand, were like, oh, our new Xbox console, it's called the Xbox One.
Yeah, it's like EA went around the same direction with them. They'll make Battlefield 1.
I don't know.
Anyway.
But I'm really, really excited.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to find a price point.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's not much more than $300.
Yeah, we're hoping $299.
Actually, I'm hoping for $249. If it's going to be a handheld console like this, crossed with a home console, I'm hoping for like $250. But $300, I'm okay. Over that, and
yeah,
I'm
thinking about the price of a decent tablet versus, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I think $299 is kind of a nice middle ground.
But I think I think you're right. But at the same time, it doesn't look like it has touch functionality.
They don't showcase any, but there still could be. We don't know. They just haven't shown. Like I said, the video is more about the things they don't show you than the things they do.
But I'm curious about price point, exact release date. We know it's March, and I'm also curious about memory.
Yeah, we were discussing that using physical media actually, ironically, solves a lot of our storage problems that we've had the last generation. That, you know, on my PS5, I still have the 500 gig PS4, and I have to delete games off if I want to put more on.
And PS Plus is killing it because I
especially recently they're putting more.
They just put Transformers Devastation out there, which I really want to play, and I had to delete it off the other night just so I could download the Destiny update. So, but I think honestly, I cite the 3DS as a great storage option because you can just use SD cards.
Yeah.
And God knows I have a million games downloaded on my 3DS.
Yeah.
So, you know, if they use physical media, great.
Yeah, we don't exactly know the nature of the physical media. I mean,
we don't.
Yeah. It looks small like flash storage, but we don't know yet.
Yeah, but
very cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I mean,
I know. It's beautiful.
I know, and I just want to hear it. I gotta make that text sound. Anyway, you just saw us reacting to the big Switch announcement.
Yeah.
We
Stay
hope you enjoyed
frosty,
it.
everybody.
Comment below what you think about it.